Hello YouTube, welcome back to the Web Gear Review. Today, I'm your host, Web Gear Guy. Today we want to look at a couple of gas mask bags that were used in the, all probably come out in the 70s and was used probably up in the 80s and probably into the 90s until the Fleck and Tarn uniform come in effect. Now, these two gas mask bags that I have here, they are pretty rough. But you know, I believe a lot of collectors, they don't want nothing unless it's perfect and pristine. But I believe that a poor, bad example in your collection is better than no example in your collection. You know, you ever been to a museum or somebody's collection and they're like, well, here's a picture of one. Well, I'd rather have a beat up piece than a picture of one, personally, in my collection. But anyway, so yes, they're ragged out. They've been well used. But anyway, as far as I understand it, when they went from they had two different gas mask canisters that they used. And when they switched from the gas mask canisters, they went to a bag, and they went to a bag that come before this bag. So this would be the second pattern of the bags, I do believe. Excuse me. But this would be the second pattern of the bags. The first bag, they kind of had a nickname called the banana bag, and it looked a little different than this bag. But anyway, this bag here retained pretty much the same design all the way up into the Fleck and Tarn. And later on, when we get into the Fleck and Tarn gear and uniform, we'll take a look at one of those. But it's then at that point, we will do a side-by-side. But anyway, let's take a look at this bag. Okay, this bag here, I believe, is older than this bag. And the reason I believe that is this has aluminum hanger on it. These have plastic hangers, okay? See, it has aluminum hangers right there, okay? It has the same attaching, just kind of a little stretch, and then it folds up, okay? This one here has these plastic. Now, I don't know about the plastic deal, but, you know, I don't know why they would do that unless they just was about out of aluminum. But probably save money. But anyway, look here. It has the same type of hookup, okay? But anyway, let's take a look at these bags. These bags are pretty full. And so there is some information here, right here. And it does have, I assume this is a stock number, 4240-12-145-1947. So, and there's the company who made it. Let me see if I can get this information up here where you can read it and see it. Okay? Hopefully you can read and see that. Okay? Now, I'm not certain if that was the national stock number that I just read off. But anyway, it has the company's name and stuff on it. And then right here, some more. It says, this one says made in Germany. Right there by my finger. Okay? Stamped in black. But anyway, let me get this stuffing out of here. That's just there for effect. There's really not a whole lot to see in here. There is some more information down here, and it looks like March of '85, looking like maybe a date in there. There is a string, not a string, but a little strap here. I'm not sure what that'd be for, unless it'd be a quick strap to put under the mask, and then you kind of pull it out like you see in some ammo deals. But let me see if I can get this where you can see the information on this bag. So this bag might have been made in '85. Okay, now let's take a look at the other bag. Now this bag here also, one more thing, looks like somebody had took some kind of duct tape and put a name or something on there. but you can't see it. But anyway, this old bag's pretty rugged, been used. Let's take a look at the next bag. One other thing, look at this little end on the end of the strap. Look how it's shaped. It has a purpose. I don't know what the purpose is. If I had my assumption of it going down under the mask and to pull out may be incorrect. But either way, if you happen to know what that's for, put it in the comments down below. Okay, let's look at bag number 2. Okay, it has the same type of opening device. Not a device, but a little rubber strap. This thing simply unfolds like that, okay? And then you open it up. It's identical to that bag, basically. Let's pull the stuff out of this old bag, okay? And let's look and see. The only problem with this one here is there's, looks like maybe a name written there, D-I-L-Z-E-R or something. See if you can see that. I don't know if that would be a trooper's name or a soldier's name or what. But anyway, let's look and see here. Looks like there's some information here. Okay, it looks like this may be made by that same company. This one's a lot harder to read. And it looks like my assumption that one may be older may be incorrect. But anyway, let me see if I can get this information up there. Let me look. I know this is hard to see and it's hard to film. So just kind of bear with me. This one actually has a date of 1968. Huh. Wow. So maybe the plastic did come first before the aluminum, or maybe that, But anyway, let's take a look at it. Let's see if we can get that where you can see it. It looks like a date of 1968. Okay. And then here's the info. It's very hard for me to read, so I don't know if you can read it or not on there. But anyway, other than there, it's the same design. The strap has the same thing. The only difference in these two bags that I can see is one has aluminum hangers, okay, and has the reinforced backing. This one here has plastic hangers, and it looks like the reinforcement is on the inside. Okay? Well, they have reinforcement on the inside of here too. But anyway, there it is. There's the second pattern. West German Army gas mask bags. Thanks for watching the Web Gear review.